We're going to go on to our last segment of the podcast, which is Daft Debates.
Hey.
And it's one that I put forward after we finished recording the last podcast.
Yeah.
In fact, and it was something that came up during one of my dinner table discussions with my family. And the topic this week is socks with sandals. Yay or nay?
Right. If I have to argue for it, kill me. All right. So shall I? Do you want to? I've got a coin here. Do you want to call?
Yeah, go on then. I'll go for tails.
Okay. Are you for or against it?
Against. Absolutely against.
Okay. So if you call it right, you're against it. If not, then you're for it. Okay. Tails. Heads.
Oh, bugger.
Oh, dear. Good luck. Right, ladies and gents. Socks with sandals. In just one sentence, if you need to wear socks to keep your feet warm, just wear fucking shoes. Okay? Why do sandals need to be a part of it? Sandals is to keep your feet fresh. Whereas socks with sandals just defeats that purpose entirely. It's like...
Oh, no. How am I meant to defend this?
Would you, unless you were a samurai, would you wear socks with flip-flops? Would you wear a bloody sumo wrestling pants under your thong? No, you probably wouldn't. You'd go bareback. 90% of it.
Okay, all right. This is the biggest devil's advocate I've ever had to do. I guess the logic is if you're I don't know, if you're on a beach or something and you don't want to get sand between the crevices of your toes. I don't fucking know.
Bring a bucket of water to the beach to wash it off. But
it's an old person thing, isn't it? Socks with sandals.
It's a weirdo person thing. It's a weirdo thing.
I don't know. I guess they think it's stylish.
I feel like if
I don't know. I don't think there's any practical use for it, really.
Let's say if someone came into Dragon's Den and said, "Hey, tired of your feet being warm all the time when you're going outside in the blazing heat, even though it rains all the time in Britain. Here we've got these shoes that allow your feet to breathe." And as soon as they say, "Don't worry, you can also wear socks with them," the dragons would just go, "I'm out."
Oh my god. Kieran, wearing socks and sandals by choice is big dick energy, he says.
Well, you know what they say about people with big dick... Oh, no, that didn't go right. Well, at least without socks, you can show people how big your feet are, and you know what people say about people with big feet.
What is this conversation? Oh, my God.
Hey, you selected it.
Yeah, I know. I'm really trying desperately to think of a good thing to say about
this is the
socks
beauty
and
of this
sandals.
segment. It's like, if you have to argue for it, like, what can you say? What is the argument for socks with sandals? Like, and then I have to kind of, I don't know, have I got any arguments for? Let's go out the
No, I do have one thing, right?
All right.
Actually. People with ill-fitting shoes, I guess. And the fact that there's space between, like, you're not wearing anything to cushion the sort of the kind of friction between your foot and your sandals.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess socks can help with preventing from, like, I don't know, rashes or bruising, I guess. Your feet are quite exposed when you wear sandals, so adding socks adds that layer of protection, I guess.
I suppose. I guess it just goes back to my point.
And as Kieran points out, feet are disgusting to look at. Unless you're Quentin Tarantino.
Just wear fucking trainers. if they're that.
I have no idea.
You're
problem.
right.
You just need to cut out the middleman, just wear actual shoes. But then again, again, if you're on a beach or a place with a lot of sand, you probably don't want to wear.
Plus, there are sandals that you can get that don't have the strap at the back. They're
You-
free
yeah,
at the
you-
back of the heel, but then they just have the straps
with
over
sandals,
your feet.
the sand is easy to kind of get to dispose of, I guess.
Yeah,
Unlike when you're wearing trainers and it gets all within the crevices of your trainers, and it's
Depends-
hard to get rid of.
depends
So,
how.
and that's why people wear sandals, right, on the beach.
I
So I
suppose
guess
it's
that
easier.
wearing socks as well, kind of, I don't know. It's probably just an extra layer of protection, I guess.
I suppose
I've
it's
no
easier
idea.
to take off your sandals if you've got no socks on when you're gonna dive headfirst into the ocean of the beach, maybe sea, but I like saying ocean. I don't know who won. Let's.
Well, again, I think you. How am I meant to defend socks with sandals? God's sake.
Oh, no. I was gonna put up a poll, but it's not letting me. Oh well.
No, I think pretty much no one likes socks with sandals.
Yeah, but who made the best argument? Put all your bias aside, and
I guess they're
decide.
not hygienic, really.
Socks with sandals.
bare feet and sandals. So I guess, and socks, absorb all the moisture, and I hate to use that word, but
So what you're saying is they're good if you've got athlete's foot.
well, it's sort of, uh, it's care for your feet and everything, and to make sure they're not disgustingly sweaty, I guess.
Hmm.
And out exposed.
It's a
I
fucking
don't
disgrace.
No, I'm in your camp. With it.
You can't
I'm
admit
trying
that,
to
it's a bit.